Hello everybody, welcome back to another part of Trusteft Retro Weekend, but this time with a twist. This is another remake, a recent remake from a couple of years ago, for the game North and South, which was originally released in 1989, I believe, for the Atari ST and DOS and a couple of other systems. A cult classic, perhaps. I like it. Now this recent remake is almost the same. Almost. Now we start a new game. The options of course are a little bit different, but they do the same things. Well, they look a bit different, but they do the same things. We have a game in progress, but we're not going to do that. Let's just go for a new game. The game will be deleted, yeah, I'm certain. Alright. Now this looks a little bit more familiar. Don't know, actually, no, I cannot change the name. Alright. Normal difficulty, and let's check advanced, which is the usual options. Everything will be enabled. Oh, this is interesting. I never noticed that. Okay, so there is actually some bit of info for what each one makes. Alright. Cancel. Now, can you still pinch, yeah, the ass of the photographer? Yeah, although this time sounds more like it's kind of painful. Where in the original it was a bit like, funny, I guess, but this really sounds like he's hurting. So really not do this at all. It's bad. It's really, 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 really bad. Okay, now let's start game. In April 1861, the South starts hostilities when it sieges Fort Sumter. Sumter? The armies start to amass. The chances of winning are evenly balanced between Sumter. Am I saying that right? Not sure. Between both sides. Anything is possible. Okay. So we start, we are the North. It's your turn. Alright. Now, difference between the game. Now, visually, of course, this is in higher resolution. But they look pretty much, well, not exact copy, but as close as possible, I guess. Without being lower resolution stuff. Now, let's move our soldier from our battalion from here, which actually has two cannons, not one, as the original game. Alright, we have one fortress, and let's move him over there. And now we have a railway line. And finish so that we can actually finish our turn whenever we want to. Now, if you were careful, yeah, I just woke up, so yeah. You have a shop sign here. Let's click it. Aha. And from here you can actually buy a few things with the money you collect from the train. You can buy a battalion. You can get extra ammo for the artillery. High speed reload. Yeah. This has something to do with the action sequences. You see, the action sequences in this game are different than the original. Weather protection is for the actual weather, so that you do not get stuck in a state if the weather is bad. And it works only once, I think, per battalion, per turn, per game, unless of course you buy more. And protected cavalry, it protects your battalions from the Mexicans or the Indians. At least once. Okay. It's in turn. Now, as I was saying, the action sequences are a bit different this time around. Okay, first of all, now let's see what the enemy does. Capturing the fortresses, of course. Confederates have finished moving. Alright, it's our turn now. Ooh, train. Everything looks quite familiar so far. Yeah. Even this. My turn, okay. Now, I'm gonna move south to try to capture the port and capture another fortress here. Now, before I click finish, I'm gonna buy another battalion. You've purchased a unit, now place it. Alright. I'm gonna place it over here. And then move that way. Where in the original, the battalion will be purchased immediately, automatically, when you have the money. Well, 9 times out of 10 anyway. Sometimes you wouldn't do that. Alright. Let's see. What are they going to do? They're going to buy an army. Okay. So, yeah, everything looks similar so far. Now, the action sequences. No more running in the fortress to capture the flag. Or defending against it. Now, this time it is basically a shooter, but not in a very good way. It's a static screen where you have enemies popping up behind cover, and you're trying to kill them. A limited number of enemies, but it's not very easy. Your soldier can die quite easily. And let's buy another battalion just in case. Yeah. There. As you can see, it's quite faithful. I know I've said before, but I really like this game. Even the remake, I mean. What are the difference? The train robbery, yeah. During the train robbery, this time you have a horse. And you shoot at the enemy soldiers on board the train. While at the same time you're trying to avoid obstacles. It's a little bit, not harder, but it's... well, I guess it is quite similar in a way to the original one. Right. I'm gonna try to win this game, but I cannot really guarantee it. And the main reason I cannot guarantee it is not so much because of the overall strategy, which of course is important, but thankfully we are playing on an easy level. But that the land battles are actually a little bit different. In what way? Well, I'm not going to attack the castle, the fortress, yet, because I want to try a robbery first, train robbery. In what way is different? Well, in the original you would control everything. Yes, merge them please. With mouse and keyboard, or keyboard basically, during battles, and or joystick. Here you just use the mouse, no keyboard, and it is very RTS-like, but only in terms of control. The game, the battle, how it unfolds is basically the same as the original, but the controls are different. And that is make or break for you if you play this. I didn't like it at first, but I got used to it. And now I like it. See, the good thing is that with all the action sequences being you can play them with the mouse only if you want to, although the chain ones are much harder to play with just the mouse. But still, it's quite an easy and lazy way to play the game if you so desire. Right, let's go for a chain robbery, unless of course they attack us. Let's try to join and have a huge, yes, 3 battalion army over there, and he can stay there. Let's buy another battalion over there. Okay, it looks okay. Finish. Now hopefully we'll get a chance to show you the... yes. Good. Now I'll be able to show you the train robbery. Now I'm just going to use the mouse because where I have the microphone, it's kind of difficult to use the... oh, okay, I'll have to use the keyboard. Now, so with the mouse you control the aiming reticle and you try to avoid obstacles with the keyboard, or if you click the mouse on the two buttons on the far left. The graphics are obviously much better, but I have to say, with the original being so good at the time, oh, that was lucky, it doesn't necessarily look like a huge upgrade, even though the quality of them is very good. Right, let's see. So you have 4 lives, you can see them on the top left of the screen, and you try to reach the end of the train, or the start of the train. Alright. 2 more bullets, then I'm gonna have to reload. And you have 2 more enemies, so let's hope we don't miss. And we didn't miss. Now let's try not to get hit by anything, and we'll win the action sequence. Yes, just did. We're done. Now when you are defending the train, you get to choose when and from which window a soldier will jump to the enemy cavalry. And it's not as easy as it sounds. It's not that difficult either, of course. Alright, the Confederates finished playing, alright. I have to say I'm destroying them now. I didn't expect it to be that easy, but yeah. I mean, I've played this before, but yeah. I guess the AI is sometimes good, sometimes not so good. Speaking of AI, the original AI in the original North and South in the first game, had problems, especially with bridges and places where they could die, almost like a suicide attempt. Yeah, thankfully this is no longer the case. Because let's face it, that was a bad thing. Now, let's see how the action is for this one. You can see right here, with the right mouse button we can take cover, but only for a limited time. Oops. And then you can stand up and shoot. Now, on this age level, it's not difficult, obviously. But I can tell you, it can get seriously difficult on harder levels. Got hit once. Alright, reloading. Make sure to have pressed the right mouse button when you reload, because you risk dying. Shit. Yes. Alright. Yes! Won. We're down to 40. Good. Now, when you are defending, you see the action from the palisade, so it's similar. But it's the same. Just slightly different graphics. And let's buy an army. Yeah. And can we buy protection from the Mexicans? Yes. Good. So this army will be safe for now. Finish. Let's see. Enemies there. And I haven't shown you a battle yet, which is quite rare. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. We have to attack them. I'm not sure when the ship. No! Damn it! It's bad timing. As usual for me. The music is the same. Like, it's a similar way of deploying the extra battalion. The game is quite faithful in many ways. And the different ways of playing the arcade sequences, the action sequences. Well, okay, for those who are very rigid about what a remake should be, then I guess that's a bad thing. But for me, I have no problem, I like it. Let's try a huge battle now against this army. No, don't. Oh, yes, something else. Your troop keeps moving and attacking on its own if you give the right order. So, especially the artillery. You'll see them moving and firing at the enemy. Oops. Based on where the enemy target is moving. No. Okay, let's go for them and let's... Oh, okay, he's firing automatically at the artillery. Good. We have destroyed the enemy artillery and infantry. Alright. Let's attack the infantry, please. And you go for the cavalry. Ah, that stupid tree focus. Right. Let's use the infantry to destroy that. So you can see it's very classic RTS like, but it's not exactly. You have to play it to actually get the right feeling how it plays. And the sound, I know it's quite loud. The sound from the wind and trees and sea for some reason. The Yankees are capturing the state. Yes, we want that. Finish. No, actually, let's buy another army. Place them over there. Yes. I want to finish and win this so that you can see the final screen too. Which is a little bit different. And not necessarily in a good way. Okay, come on. The Yankee train is moving. Well, one thing with the Yankee, with the train, is that it always follows the full route. Where in the original, if for example you have all of them, the train will go only for the last one, if I remember correctly. And if one of them is blocked by an enemy army, then it will go from somewhere else. But here it will do the last bit no matter what. So it's very easy for the enemy to rob the train, or at least to try to rob the train. Now let's capture the capital, I hope. Yep, let's try to do this. Damage. Now. No. It is. There is a small delay between when you give an order and when the order is followed by your soldier. The time is very little. I mean, perhaps half a second, but it can be enough to ruin your day. Shit, that was a mistake. One more left. Right. Good. Now I don't know how it would be possible to, instead of using the right mouse button, to click on this for the soldier to hide. Just don't have enough time to do that. But it's nice to have the option, I guess. Alright. And let's join this one with this one, yes. Let's buy another army. Over there. And move this one over there. Yeah, their days are numbered. I think you're probably gonna win within this year. Yep, they're attacking. 830. Oh, I have 5 artillery. Right, you attack this one, and you go there, and you go there. Alright. Artillery, go for there. I don't know why the sound of it. Ooh. There's a problem. Alright, attacking. Oh, come on, where are they going to retreat? I think Florida's gonna be their last stand. Although this is quite strong army. Might survive too. Okay, go for the artillery. Always go for the artillery. It's a thing in this game. Because the artillery... Oh no. Move. Good. Because the artillery is what can make or break this game with the battle. I mean, let me go for there. Alright. No, shit. Alright, thankfully we had more. Move. No, shit. Alright, now attack the infantry, and I think we won the game. No, not the game, the battle. Yeah. Oh, lucky infantry. Alright, attacking the enemy infantry. I'm not going to use my cover because if they try to attack now, they'll just commit suicide. Terrible shot. Unfortunately, you cannot directly control the artillery to shoot as well as you want. But in the original, anyone who was very good at it almost always had the victory on his hands. So perhaps that's a game balance thing. I have two armies, both of them are heavily damaged, so we'll probably win this turn. Oh no, they're trying to rob it. Okay, should be okay. Come on. Now, as you can see here, you have to send your soldier to jump, but only when there's a good opportunity for when the enemy soldier is preoccupied with something. Preoccupied? Yeah. Or else he's going to shoot you down and then you're going to lose a soldier, and you don't want to do that like this because you have limited number of soldiers. Ah crap, that was good. Ooh. Okay, this is getting harder now. Oh, come on. Okay, this is getting terrible. To be more careful now. Ha! He has one life left. Look at this. I'm gonna try to... Oh no, he's good. Should be more careful. Fuck. One left. Yes! Oh, good. That was close. 5 sacks of gold. Nice. Yeah. Alright, let's attack him. This one is 1113 and this one is 4G. Okay, let's go for that one first. Our cannons here should allow us to win the game, the battle. Can you please stay back? Thank you. Oh yeah, in the original you couldn't actually move the infantry back. You could make them hold still, but well done, artillery. Come on, let's try not to... Ah! Oh well. Go after him. No. I like it, I think it's cute. It's nice, Alright, and all their armies are in one state now. Let's try to capture this. And let's send the big army to teach them a lesson. I don't think they can actually retreat anywhere now. Alright, after that, and you move. Ooh, terrible. But I should win this now. Uh-oh. Cavalry survived. And we won. Not bad. In less than a year. Well done, those cursed Confederate scoundrels have finally surrendered after 8 months. Long live the Union, long live Grant, long live Lincoln, and long live the USA. I have to say, I don't remember, even though I played it just yesterday, if the text is the same. Now, the foreground is, I think it's the same, but the background doesn't look as good, even though of course it's much smoother. And I guess the thing that you can, the thing, wow, next time I have to drink some coffee. The graphics here look, I don't know, strange. I rather prefer the original, that where they are just silhouettes of each soldier. Still, it's okay. I mean, it's not a problem. Alright, and that was it. The Bluecoats North and South, the remake of the original North and South. And I like it. It is worth getting, in my opinion. Now, from what I understand, this is not just a PC game, but it was also released as iOS game or something. I don't know, I don't use them. Well, I have a tablet, but it is a Windows 8.1 tablet, so it's not the same thing. And I do have a smartphone, but it's a Windows phone, so yeah, again, you don't get to get this or other games. So yeah, you can get this from, I think from Big Fish and from Gamersgate. And I don't know if you can get it from Steam or not. I haven't looked for it. Unfortunately, it's not available on GOG. Hopefully, it will be one day. But well, if you get it from Gamersgate, it is actually DRM free, so that's good. Yeah. Well, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.